trans man who is throwing other people under the bus and pulling the ladder up behind him, essentially. This is a video from a couple weeks ago because I don't like any of the new stuff he's put out. Nancy Mace and Sarah McBride, you are not welcome in the women's room, bro. Spoilers, he like sides with Nancy Mace? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about this insanity. I mean, really, come on. What would you expect? Of course this was gonna happen. 110%. So we're gonna talk about Nancy versus Sarah. So before we move forward here, because I got a couple of really good things to talk about, thank you so much for liking, subscribing. Thanks for joining my channel.
I hate starting videos like I never say that shit. Hey, like and subscribe to the YouTube video, damn it. I never say it.
Channel, thanks for commenting, thanks for helping the channel grow.
It's so boring to me. I don't even know if I've ever fucking really genuinely worked in a like and subscribe immediately. There you go. It's different on Twitch, I guess. YouTube videos, man.
Totally appreciate it. So I really, this is an important topic, and I saw this coming from a mile away, as a lot of us probably did. I want to bring up this real quick here. Here we go. A Republican congresswoman has introduced a bill to ban transgender women from using female bathrooms in the U.S. Capitol just weeks after the first openly transgender lawmaker was elected to the House of Representatives. On Tuesday, South Carolina's Nancy Mace said her resolution was absolutely a response to the election of Sarah McBride, who will be sworn into office in January. McBride called the move a blatant attempt from far right-wing extremists to distract from the fact that they have no real solutions to what America is facing.
Bars, by the way.
Republicans campaigned heavily on opposing transgender rights during the election. At a closing rally, Donald Trump said he would keep transgender insanity the hell out of schools and men out of women's sports.
Yeah, what a fucking freak.
The resolution introduced on Monday does not specifically mention McBride, but Mace told reporters on Tuesday that it's 100% because of McBride, according to the Washington Post. This is about women and our right to privacy, our right to safety, Mace said. I'm not going to allow biological men into women's private spaces. It's at the height of hypocrisy.
The height of hypocrisy. So, I don't care how bathrooms... we're going in there to take a shit. Has there ever even been like a kerfuffle in a congressional bathroom? Have we even ever had like a situation at any congressional bathroom? Who's taking big steamers in the congressional bathroom, by the way? Ted Cruz.
So, like I said in the beginning, what did you all expect? Okay, I think both sides,
what did you expect?
to be honest with you, are just going at it. But here's what I'm going to tell you.
I think both sides are going at it. What? Buck, I need you to have a fucking backbone.
I actually don't blame this situation. I'm going to keep saying it to the transgender community.
What?
You have to take some responsibility for this. When you let those people into our community because you said self-ID, anyone can be trans, it let predators in.
It let predators in. How do you buy into... I have never seen a trans predator in my life. Like I've never fucking... This isn't like a fucking thing. Why can't trans people just use men's bathrooms? No one will care. There might be some people identify as trans and be creepy in female toilets. Dude, this is now what's going to happen. Either way, you have situations where trans people are forced to be like outed, essentially. It's not safe socially because of this rhetoric. And Buck Angel is just like so fucking happy to be treaded on. It is like, well, I've been passing for some time now because so I don't have to deal with this. Only those who are definitely passing within a strict gender binary. Like, it's so stupid. Just fucking go shit wherever you want. I don't care.
And we have full-on proof of it. They've been posting it forever. So now women are mad because these predators went into locker rooms.
We have no statistics to back up these claims. There is no data supporting trans people being big vectors for committing like assaults or whatever in female bathrooms. In fact, it's much more likely that trans people are assaulted in male spaces. I've never seen a dude lying about being trans to assault women. I literally have never seen this. But I have seen a dude try to grab my mom's ass in a crowded grocery store, and I've seen a dude in his 40s try to pick up my sister when she was underage. Oh, yeah. See dudes fucking... we saw a dude in the mall once being very uncomfortable with one of the employees at like a Claire's or something. We were talking about this the other day. And I was like, are you good? She was like, I'm good. Thank you for asking. And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, don't worry about it, bro. He's dumb as fuck. That guy was really bothering her, though.
Pulled their penises out, and I just don't understand.
Who's doing this?
How you don't see why this is happening. Okay, I didn't
Why? What is there is no epidemic of this. In fact, crimes across the board have pretty much gone down in general. Like, they just keep going down.
I agree with it, but I want you to understand why it's happening, okay? It's happening for a reason. It's not just happening out of nowhere. I've been using the men's room forever. A lot of my trans women friends have been using the women's room forever. No one says anything because you walk in. Now, Sarah passes as a woman. If this thing wasn't all crazy and out of control, I bet you Sarah could have just showed up, used the woman's toilet, and nobody would have had a say-so in it.
Do you hear the language? You're advocating for a nation of people to be stealth. You know what I mean? Have some fucking dignity, man. Have some fucking dignity. You do not need to hide. You shouldn't have to hide. It's fine if you are like, you don't have to, you also don't have to be like, I'm trans. This like fake idea of trans lefties you have in your head. That's not happening. People just want to live their lives. And if they have to go shit at Target or whatever, they want to be able to go shit. It's whatever, man. Mostly piss. It's less about the shit and it's more about places to pee, really. Most people, I assume, don't take opportunities to shit in a Target. But you will take an opportunity to piss because it's a less committal situation, in my opinion. Even if you got to sit on the toilet for it. Who cares?
So I'm going to start with this video right here.
Hey everyone, I seem to blow up the radical left last night. I filed a resolution that would ban
the radical left. Yeah, it's fucking so rad. I'm so radical. I get called a fucking radical because I think you should have health care and I think trans people should just be able to live their lives. Like, huh? You can wear this fucking shit, whatever this is. Your floofiest coat. You wear what looks to be like my sofa blanket and you walk around. That's allowed. There's no problems with that. Socially acceptable. But you had to have a specific dress code. Otherwise, it's just insane shit. So fucking crazy. Freedom of expression, man. I don't even like wear gender bending clothes or crazy expressive shit all the time. Like, I'm not pushing any fucking boundaries, but it pisses me off that if I wanted to, I would be not allowed or whatever. Like, on principle, it pisses me. This is like when they banned skirts at my high school, and a bunch of us wore skirts. A bunch of the guys wore skirts. They banned skirts for girls. So we wore skirts. Like, fuck it. It's fuck you. Fuck you. You're going to fucking tell me what I can wear? I'm not even your fucking target demo, and it annoys me. And for some people, this is just their basic fucking right to just dress how they want. And it's not even that fucking wacky or anything. You're just usually looking cute in a fucking, like, you know, you got long hair or something. I don't know. Fucking just looking cute in my normal clothes. Oh, that looks a little too girly. It's not allowed.
biological men from women's private spaces on the Hill. I'm just getting started, and I've already nowhere near stopped.
This is what you get, trans people who don't act good for our masters and overlords. Like, fucking how? I don't know how you live with yourself. How do you not advocate for yourself?
And the death
Why did they ban skirts for girls? Puritanical parents worried about teenagers fucking or whatever. Guess what? We still fucked. It changed nothing. You know what happened? They started wearing fucking leggings, which are better than skirts for the purposes of being, like, looking more sexual, I guess. Like, what they were trying to prevent. You can see, look, as an ass enjoyer, I like a good butt. Look, man, we were all having a good time back then. Early 2000s. Everyone knows you can't fuck through pants. Pants? No way. Skirts? Now that's scandalous stuff. Anyway.
That I'm receiving now.
Death threats.
Stop me either. So I've said it before, and I'll say.
She's getting death threats? No. I would feel so bad. That would be terrible.
It again. Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. Cool, dude.
Or bros in this case.
See?
I'm not going to take your threats for an answer, and I'm going to fight like hell for women and girls to keep men out of women's private spaces.
Anyway, so I'm called an extremist, but she's, obviously just a piece of shit. She isn't just a hateful, just a piece of shit. I'm extreme for being like, hey, everybody. What if you stop being a pieces of shit to trans people? It's an extreme position.
To include bathrooms.
What if you stopped giving a fuck about how other people are living? Because I don't care.
Restrooms, locker rooms, changing rooms, you name it. You are not welcome.
So I don't understand why you don't see what she's saying. Okay, I really don't. Now, that being said, it sucks. It sucks for all of us, not just you.
It sucks, but you don't understand. What? But you agree with her? Huh?
Sucks for me too. If you notice, this whole thing again is all about trans women. Never do they mention trans men. Never do they mention keep women out of the men's restroom. Never do they.
Well, yeah, because cis men are identifying that they are violent and sexual threats to people, and they are like projecting onto trans women. You see these right-wing men being like, damn, if I had that kind of access, I'd do crimes. Whoa, wait, maybe they will do crimes. Like, that's all that they're doing. It's just projection. And then you're just buying into it like, yeah. Men seeing women rip fat shits, God, there's nothing gets me fucking going more than hearing the ladies rip shits at the fucking Qdoba bathroom. I don't want to see any trans people in here. At the Starbucks men's bathroom, okay? I had 3 espressos while I was reading in the lounge. Daddy's got a shit. I don't want to see your Get out of here, Buck Angel. You don't get to shit next to me. Dick havers only. You're big and manly and burly, but you got a pussy. Get the fuck out. See how stupid that sounds? You can shit next to me, brother. I don't care. Battle shits even. Why would I give a fuck? I am not checking. I do not care. If a woman walks into the restroom where I'm at, I'm just going to assume she needs to. I'm not going to stop her. I'm going to be like, okay, fucking come on in. I'm not holding my shit for you, though. First come, first serve. Okay? The rules of the toilet still work. Battle shits, yeah. I shit and you shit. We start at the same time. First to finish and wipe completely wins.
Say that. There's a reason they don't
or last. Depends on how you want to go.
Say that because you didn't see any of us go and act insane in male spaces. It was all of these predator men acting like they want to be women.
Dude, he's just fucking misgendering people?
And then just totally... I think if everyone was...
There's like fucking 6 trans predators a year or something like that. In fucking... out of millions. There's like fucking thousands of Christian cis men that get booked for like real fucking heinous shit all the time. And usually the trans people, of the 6, it'll be like fucking 2 of them are actually like really doing like a criminal thing, and 4 of them are being like essentially profiled because they're trans, and so they're like there's some sort of extra malicious intent there or some shit. Like, yes, trans people can be criminals just like anybody else because they're just people. But you guys fucking treating this like, oh, you should have kept quiet there. Other the transes, the rest of us were kind of low-key about it. No, motherfucker. You could just be yourself. It's so spineless. I have no respect for this position.
like Sarah McBride, I don't think anybody would have actually had an issue with it and just gone about their business and been welcoming to whatever the situation was. So you have to, again, we've got to have.
This is a symptom of an older trans person who experienced sort of a blasé attitude toward his own transness prior to the right-wing propaganda scapegoating trans people in the media because they're running out of those issues, right? They're scapegoating you and you're just fucking playing into it. You're like, yeah, that is happening. It's not. There is no data to support that trans people are a higher risk for being perpetrators of assault. In fact, the inverse is true. They are much higher rate chances of them. That was you have a much higher chance of becoming a victim of assault as a trans person due to the precarious political situation that the right continues to put you in. Like, it has made people fucking wacky, and you fucking fall for it. It's crazy. It's like, and then of course you've been out for so long, and you like pass, and you're like, all trans people should pass, but it's like you do it. It's exclusionary. Not everybody wants to be a fucking binary trans person. Not every trans person wants to be like just a Hulk. I'm a man now with a beard. Like, that's very, some trans men are like that. I know a lot of trans men that desire to be one of the bros, and it's totally fine. You're welcome. Okay? I'm one of us too. I can't help it. Sometimes it's just who you are. But like, not everybody fucking desires that experience of masculinity, or even to be considered a man, or even to be considered a woman, or even an experience of like femininity. There's variation here. Not everybody, like, Buck Angel still has a pussy. How can you be trans medicalist through and through? This is the Blair White shit all over again. Blair has a dick. It's like, at a fundamental level, somewhere in there's cognitive dissonance, and they're both like, no, I'll be safe if I'm one of the good ones. Like, they won't come for you. I mean, fuck, dude.
Have some responsibility in this community for this nonsense. Because now watch this.
This is what you get, trans people, for speaking up about your rights. This is literally not that different than the Boogie 2988 prescription of like, hey, if you guys wouldn't be so loud, you would get, less hurt by the police or whatever.
Out to Congresswoman Nancy Mace. Mm-hmm. Congresswoman Nancy Mace, I hope that one day I do find you in that woman's bathroom and I grab your ratty looking hair and drag your face down to the floor while I repeatedly bash it in until the blood's everywhere and you're dead.
Jesus Christ. Do you think that this account is still up? I think maybe that was the last post. Blaze of glory right there.
Thank you. I hope that Nancy Mace receives this message well. Kisses.
Disgusting.
God, oh my fucking God. Oh. You can't express any sort of rage over the transphobia. You just got to take it because you had to be a model minority. I realize that obviously it's like, okay, I mean, we're going to bash Nancy Mace's face in. It's pretty explicit, violent stuff. Maybe we should skirt around the language a little bit more, but, who knows? You don't have to clutch pearls about this. I mean, this is obviously just like someone who's fucking mad about it. I think you got to worry about it. I also think that, like, transphobes should not be so comfortable being transphobes.
And you're acting like this is all transphobia. What is that? Why is that? I have seen so many videos prior to this whole thing here happening of these trans women threatening women constantly.
Oh, it's because Nancy Mace is a woman? Ooh. There's some kind of, like, weird misogyny thing going on here. I think if that was Mitch McConnell, those words would have been exactly the same. I don't think that was, like, that didn't drip with misogyny to me. That was just someone who was very mad about the transphobia,
Your man wants me. We're hotter than you. My vagina's better than yours. This is, I mean, just the...
My vagina's better than yours? God damn. That's pretty cutting stuff. You deserve to be politically marginalized because you have good pussies, chat. Okay? That's what it is. Your pussies are too good. They're like literally fucking brand new in some cases. It's ridiculous. Chat's pussy is just like too good.
The stuff you have been saying to women. What? So I'm just going to keep saying it.
What?
I don't blame them.
I don't blame them for transphobia. I mean, that's crazy stuff. Have you ever seen Samuel L. Jackson's performance in Django Unchained? This is feeling very similar to the mentality. It's very apologetic to the people who are attacking you, and very like, why did you step out of line? You know how they get when we break the rules. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to live under that.
I do not blame them.
Liberals.
And it's going to not only hurt you, it's going to hurt me too.
See?
Okay, because now I have to have some integrity around this, and I can't use the men's room anymore.
I can't use the men because I have to have integrity? Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Buck. You're a man. Buck. That's not integrity, buddy. You've been browbeat into being so like you're going to be scaring women in the bathroom now. You're going to be the guy that you say you don't want people to be. What? They're going to see Buck Angel walk in and they're like, "What the fuck?" I'm confused. Frankly, I don't care. I mean, personally, I'm for like just let people shit in every bath. I don't care. But like we can have a co-ed situation. I'm also fine with like a family bathroom, non-family bathroom situation. That makes more sense even. You can shit together or you don't have to. Cuck Angel. True.
Because it would be hypocritical of me to do that when I'm sort of on some level agreeing with what's happening. Now, that being said, how do we get back to a space where we as transsexual people can walk the world as men and women?
Now. Do it now. What do you mean? Right now. You're taking part in your own fucking marginalization, and it's just fucking crazy to me.
And not get these kind of bills passed against us. Again,
by not swaying your audience to vote on behalf of people like Nancy Mace, dummy. What the fuck? Idiot.
You look at it, it's always about trans women. Here we go. So the trans women are hurting the trans men. I want you to really see that. Okay? Secondly, remember, I'm a female. I come to this with a whole different energy and a whole different space.
It's like virtue signaling at this point.
So I'm not picking sides. So don't even start that nonsense. I am showing you why this is happening and why I'm so disgusted with the trans rights activists creating this problem.
Trans rights activists creating the problem. Trans rights activists are a reaction to right-wing scapegoating. They are not being just trans. People were trans before this. You were trans before this. You have been out for 20 years or something. 30, I don't know. It's not a beginning. This is you are being scapegoated. I can't watch any more Buck Angel. It's just too much. You can consider this. You can consider this me bouncing. I'm bouncing out. 7 minutes of Buck Angel. I can't. It's so hard to watch people like argue on behalf of their oppressors. It's fucking crazy. Buck or Blair? Buck. I think Buck is a better person than Blair White. But it's sad because it's like not that far. Buck, Blair White, and Jenner. Jenner. Well, look. Jenner's been rich.